What's up, everybody? Back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about Battlefield 6 and a major issue that I noticed that could potentially hold back Battlefield from being a COD killer. So I'm gonna get straight into it. I'm not gonna delay this video. Let's get into it. My first impressions of Battlefield 6, and I've played Battlefield 5. I played the 2042. I've played enough Battlefield, so I understand it's not supposed to be like Call of Duty. Two different games, two totally different games. But here's my only issue. So when I jumped into Battlefield 6 beta, now we got to give them grace. This is a beta, but I noticed that the movement was weird and clunky. The movement was slow, and you know, slow movement is just going to get you, it's just going to get you killed in Battlefield. Like slow movement, not being it, like the controls, the gameplay, everything seemed clunky to me. It just seemed clunky, and I was like, what is going on? So I went on YouTube and I found a lot of YouTube channels doing, hey, this is the best Battlefield 6 controller settings, gameplay settings, graphic settings, all type of settings. They're just doing all these videos about, hey, you got to tweak the settings to actually have an enjoyable experience. Something hit me where I thought like, okay, let me just follow one of these videos. So I picked like two videos. I went and screenshotted like their settings, and then I applied it to my game, and I'm just like, okay, this actually helped. And then I'm running around the map and I'm feeling very good about this game. The game is fun. Like I'm having fun, you know, I'm getting kills, you know, double kill, triple kill, and I'm enjoying the game. It made me think they have to fix this by launch, because the whole point, not everybody's a OG Battlefield 6 player. Some people's never played Battlefield 6. It doesn't mean they're automatically a Call of Duty player. This just might be their first time trying out Battlefield. They're going to be very disappointed if the movement's slow, and they're getting gunned down at a rapid rate, and they're not having fun, and they're spawning in, dying, spawning in, dying. It's just going to make for a very bad experience for a first time Battlefield 6, a first time Battlefield player. So I thought of the first time I played Call of Duty or any of the Call of Duty games, I didn't have to go deep into the settings. And I'm talking about even Call of Duty betas. I've never played a Call of Duty beta where it's unplayable until I go do a whole deep dive into the settings and change like 30 settings. Like, oh well, we gotta bump this down to 30% and then boost this up to 100% and then take this down to 16%. Okay, next go to the next category. We gotta bump this down to this and then move this the XY axis over here. Like generally, and I know this because Call of Duty is kind of like an arcade shooter. Like soon as you spawn into the game, the movement, even if the movement's not perfect and you feel like you want to change it, that's fine, but it's still, the game's still playable. It's still arcade. Like you're still running around a map, you're shooting guys, and you know the time to kill might not be perfect, but it's still playable. It's still, you still halfway enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Battlefield 6, my first time playing it, everything was so slow. I was like, what is this? Like, what are you playing this on? I'm talking about I'm playing this on PS5. And I'm like, the movement is so horrible in this game. What am I doing something wrong? I'm questioning myself. And then once I changed all those settings from what the YouTubers were like telling me, the game was really exciting. The game was fun. So my whole thing is, at launch, if they don't dial in those settings for Battlefield 6, at least make it where the game is fun immediately when you get into conquest, or you do domination. If people are having a bad time in their game, they're just going to stop playing it. They're just going to stop playing it. Like, don't get me wrong, some of the people that's diehard Battlefield players, yeah, they're going to deep dive into the settings and they're going to change this and tweak this and start working with the settings. Yeah, of course. But a kid that just got this game for Christmas or something, or like a new you know what I mean, like a new player, they're gonna be like, what is wrong? What is something wrong with my controller? They're gonna think something's wrong with their controller. So it's just like they're just gonna drop the game, and it's gonna have all these bad reviews. So I feel like that's the most important thing. You want the game to be fun. You can work out the glitches later. You know what I mean? Like if it's some weird thing that's happening visually and it's not perfect, that's fine. They can fix that later. They can fix that later. But you cannot have people feeling like they have to change every single setting just to have a fun experience. Like that's crazy. That's only for the diehard Battlefield players that don't mind going into the settings and switching all this. You know, like to be honest, even if you talk to Call of Duty players, like when Call of Duty brought out that weapon tuning, a lot of people didn't even like the weapon tuning. They didn't even want to have to go in and customize their weapon tuning and their attachments just to have like a powerful loadout. You know what I mean? Like I can't have a really competitive loadout without tweaking the suppressor. Oh, I got the compensator. I got to tweak that, take that 10% and then do like all that weapon tuning stuff. They eventually did away with it because people just didn't want to get that technical. They just wanted to, they had a long day at work. They just wanted to hop on the game and have fun. They don't want to sit for 2-3 hours weapon tuning. You know what I mean? So it's like nobody wants to jump into Battlefield 6 and think, oh, let me go down accessibility settings, graphic settings. I got to change that. Controller settings. I got to change that. I got to change system settings. Like you got to change all those settings just so it can feel like Call of Duty in a sense, or it just feel fun, and I don't remember Battlefield 5 being that way where like as soon as I spawn in, it's like, wait, this doesn't feel good. And then I have to go do a whole like this whole thing with the settings and I just have to change all my settings. I don't remember having that experience on Battlefield 5. Hopefully they fix this, man. I know I'm rambling on, but you guys tell me in the comments, am I tripping? Or like when you first loaded the game, the beta, I'm not gonna lie, if you ask me what do I play more, Call of Duty or Battlefield, of course I'm gonna say I play Call of Duty more. So it's not like I want Battlefield to be exactly like Call of Duty. I just want the game to be fun at launch. A person that's never played Battlefield or Call of Duty can jump in, run around, get some kills, and have a little bit of fun. Now, if they want to be the best Battlefield 6 player, yeah, they might have to tweak some settings and do this, but that's every game. That's every shooter. Yeah, if you want to really have a good edge on your opponent, maybe you want to change this setting or that setting. But to have to come in and change every setting just so you can like be good at the game or have some fun, that's crazy to me. So hopefully somebody that's working on the Battlefield 6 listens and make sure that by the time this game drops, you can drop into a match of conquest or jump into a match of domination. And I'm not saying you got to just be John Wick taking people out, but you actually get a couple kills and have a little bit of fun and the movement doesn't feel clunky. That's it. That's all, Max. I hope that's not too much. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I will see you on the next one. I'm out.